This is session 3 on our 7 unique hormonal glands. Here they are listed here. We've already done pineal and pituitary on the last 2 videos. Each one has its own vitamin, mineral, protein, herb, and action step that can help those. Of course, you wouldn't use all of these to affect it, and I wouldn't recommend you doing that on your own, especially with the herbs. Herbs can have some things that, you got to look and see about, are they okay with certain medications and stuff like that? And most of the time the answer is yes, but you need to make sure you're on the right track. So the thyroid gland today, the most important vitamin is F, which is fatty acids. And it was one of the most important vitamins in the pituitary was also F. So it's very interesting that those would be the same, because the pituitary tells the thyroid to release hormone. So that pituitary, we call it, well, when you look at the hypothalamus, it'd be the HPT axis, how they work together. Or if you look at the adrenals, it'd be the H hypothalamus, P pituitary, A adrenals axis that works together. So how these glands work together is how they work, period. So vitamin F, fatty acids. The mineral is iodine. Most people know that. In a supplement, you have to have iodine bound to protein. It has to be bound to protein. In the Japanese women in Japan get 15,000 micrograms of iodine a day. They have way less breast cancer than American women. When they move over to the United States, in 5 years, they have the same rate of breast cancer because they're not getting the iodine. Iodine causes proper cell dying. That's called apoptosis. And it's mostly in the thyroid. Thyroid has more than anywhere else in the body. But second is a female breast. Third is a female ovaries. So thyroid, iodine. The protein's thytrophin, which is the nucleic acid extracted out of a cell. It's protein out of a bovine cell, a cow's thyroid cell. That's why it works, and that's why it helps the thyroid so much, and we use it all the time. The herb, bladderwrack, withania, which is ashwagandha, bacopa. So the cool thing about herbs, you could mix. I could say, well, I just want, on this particular patient, some bacopa. Or I could mix ashwagandha with bacopa. Or I could say, you know what, I want a little pituitary support, so I'll mix eleuthero from the last video with with withania and bacopa. So that's a cool thing about liquid herbs. You can mix them up and not take as many pills and not take as many things, because you mix the herbs and you can mix them to affect this hormonal system. So the action step, deep breathing, chanting, and singing. Well, I'm not going to be chanting. I'm not going to be singing. If I start singing, I'll clear out a room. I cannot sing. So I'm going to go, if I want the action step, with the deep breathing. So, but that's how that's the step that actually affects the thyroid gland. So if you have a thyroid problem, you could do a little singing, and maybe sing in your car, do deep breathing exercises, do things like that. So next video, thymus gland, which is a hormonal gland. They all work together. These are phenomenal glands. We need them all. And we always look, when we look at a patient, endocrine, brain, heart, and digestion. Those are the 4 big things. And if you start working with those, the body starts going along. We always look for the root cause, find out what's going on. And again, that's what's so cool about knowing all these and how they affect the different glands. We can give the right things, and the patient can just get feeling better. And that's the only reason that we exist, is to make the patient feel better. So until next time, start doing the right things for your health. Every week, make 1 degree of change, one thing that's better for your health. And the next week, just do another. Next week, do another. You don't have to do it all at once. Just start making slow changes.